Hi everybody, I hope you're having a good week. It is Thursday evening, and as you can see, this video is featuring my sweet little cricket. Cricket is the Louise sculpt by Carola Wegerich, and she was reborn by Yvonne Nather of HBN Art Dolls. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to change her because once I took her out, she just looks so peaceful. She's wearing this beautiful vintage Carter's sleeper that I thought about putting her in the last video, but didn't. So, okay, so this video has a purpose, and as tends to happen around here, you really don't have to watch a lot of videos to know kind of what's going on in the community. So first, I want to make sure that if you haven't seen my community wall, a couple of days ago I shared 2 videos that were from 2 different collectors that were notifying the community about a scam that went down with a YouTuber who seems to have her page taken down, her channel taken down now. Her name is Angels to Treasure, also known as Danielle. And the short situation, the summary of what happened was that she, I've seen receipts, but she had sold the doll to a collector, and long and short of it is that she ended up taking payment via Western Union and then never shipped the doll, told the woman that she shipped the doll, but deliberately deceived her and still has not shipped the doll as of this morning, the most recent video that I saw. And also, if you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen a couple of posts, 3 or 4 on my story as soon as this quote-unquote story broke, highlighting that and warning people. Another one went up today on my story. As the situation unfolds, there are people that are stepping forward alleging that either they sold dolls that did not ever make it to them, or that she has approached multiple people in attempts to sell another doll that had already been sold. She has since blocked a lot of people and starting a new page to pare down her followers and basically kind of hide in plain sight. So that's the situation that's going down. So when something overt happens like that, and other situations where I think people are being taken advantage of, I do try to share those on my wall, and I try to be discerning. If I feel that the evidence is there, people need to know. So point number 1, be aware. Point number 2, absolutely shared that information, and just kind of be careful out there, I guess. So the second point of my video, and like I said, things tend to come to you. You don't necessarily have to watch things or look for things. You kind of get sent screenshots, or word gets around when things go out, which I think is kind of intended. So I will talk about my experience, because some viewers have been very keen to point out that we should only speak on our own experiences. And so I will speak on my experience. There is a YouTuber that is sort of going around and finding people who appear to support Angels to Treasure, and is putting up screenshots of videos that mention her in a positive light. I want to preface this part of the video by letting you know that there's a really simple and profound sort of, how do you say it, way that we teach, or that my better half shares with his daughter regularly, and that is don't be manipulated or swayed. Trust but verify, maybe, but he says use your own eyes to see, use your own ears to hear, and use your own mind to think. And I think that that's really, really important, because you will see a lot of things out there you will hear a lot of things out there, and particularly if you're fairly new to the community, or if you already see things through a certain filter because of your own opinions, you might just take them at face value and not actually look for yourself. So that's my preface here. So, as in life and in all relationships, you don't know until you know, number one. Some people are with somebody for 10 years, living with them, and they don't realize what that person is really made of or what their secret life may be. You know, so there's that. And secondly, people change. So the point is that you can't project into the future a year and a half, 2 years, a year, even 3 months, even 1 month, and know what somebody may do, you know, and never be kind to them or support them because you've somehow seen into the future, you know. We don't have precogs that alert us to what's coming down the road. So I think that this YouTuber who is, so this particular YouTuber that I was sent screenshots of and told about what's going on is she's finding people in the community that are at some point have supported or have been friends with Angels to Treasure, and is sharing screenshots of videos of different collectors in the YouTube community, and basically saying that they support her and they haven't spoken out about her, and therefore they are, you know, also bad, I guess. So I don't think that it's really accurate representation of the state of affairs today to share screenshots of videos that were recorded in January of 2018, because we are, you know, 1 year and 8 months in the future of that time. But even if it had been 2 months ago, who would have known? So there's that. So I just want to say again, you know, when you see things like that out there, I definitely think there's nothing wrong with evaluating what you're hearing and making judgment calls, and really everybody is their own boss, and so you like who you like and whatever it's going to be. But, you know, look at the information that you're being told and make your own opinion, I guess, as to whether you agree with what's being asserted by the presentation of that information. But also, this YouTuber brings up a very good point that you know, we should speak out against somebody who is hurting other people or wronging other people, or I won't use the word should, that, but you know, it may be valuable for other people to hear that. And I really haven't done that with everybody that I've had negative experiences with that I used to support. So, I mean, if you guys think that's a mandate that we should do, you know, I guess we can talk about that. I'm not going to be naming names here, but I will share my experience. So my experience with this particular YouTuber was positive in the beginning. She left a lot of really nice comments, interactive comments on my videos, which are still on my videos, at least through today. Those actually, you know, she, as far as I can tell, does not think I have good character and does not like me. So, I mean, I think there maybe should be some understanding on her part that somebody you like one day you may not like in the future as you learn more about them and make new judgments. So, you know, I think, you know, have a little bit of awareness before pointing fingers, I guess, because you used to like me and now you don't, but you left lots of nice comments. If I were to screenshot those comments and share those, would it somehow be proof that you are lying about how you feel about me now? No, it wouldn't. That was in the past. So that particular YouTuber, positive experience in the beginning, was going to help her out with reweighting a doll. We spent many hours communicating via direct message and text message, and purchased some supplies to do that, which she paid for. And ultimately, she changed her mind and we returned the body. I refunded that amount, and then she ended up not, she told me to keep, I think it was about $30 that she told me to keep for my trouble, I think she said, or for my time or whatever it may be. Which, by the way, it's 5 pounds of fine glass beads, which I still have, and they are still sealed up in the shipping envelope they arrived in. So happy to send those to you if you would like them. Obviously, would pay me for shipping, but you can let me know on that because I have not opened them or used them. I also received a outfit and I think a magnetic pacifier for Charlie in the mail from her as Happy Mail. So everything was fine. There was some commenting that happened on videos occasionally, and everything was fine. Fast forward, and I didn't agree with the way she handled a certain situation. I felt it was aggressive. I felt that it had treated a private collector as though they were an artist that sold a product to a consumer, and that the premises on which she moved forward through that process were not honest. And I felt that she was really screwing somebody over. And so, you know, I definitely participated in commenting on that, my support for one side of that situation where a private collector was selling a doll, and the funds were removed from her, and it went on for, I don't know, 6-7 months. So I definitely, and I actually even communicated with this YouTuber in the discussion saying, you know, I'm really surprised that you're doing this. You know, this doesn't seem like you. I didn't expect this from you. I really think that you should consider doing the right thing, and blah, blah, blah. But since that point forward, and there's definitely a dislike for me and my character, and also I think a lot of that ties into my friends or my associations here online. So so that is the long and short of it. And now, I haven't gone back and deleted her comments from my page, but I will tell you my experience. My experience is that I was very surprised and did not expect from her the way in which she presents information. She speaks very negatively about people. She mocks people. She's very sarcastic. She makes fun of them, their personal lives, their looks, their dolls. And she, from what I have witnessed, will knowingly and intentionally lie to garner support for this side that she's building up. For example, she accused another YouTuber, the one actually that she's been battling with, for outing her personal information to the world. And she said flat out that her personal name has never been used on YouTube. However, when I met her, and all the way up until the day that she made those claims, she absolutely had a YouTube that used her full name. And she had started doing her dolls on another channel, but that channel was still up. And I actually have images of that channel from the time that the video went up, and then a few hours later the last name was changed on their account to, I guess, cover up that account existed that she claimed never existed. Okay, so I've got images of commenting on my videos and of her, because we're actually still friends on YouTube. I think she's the only friend I have in the community, because we were trying to communicate through messaging on YouTube initially. If I pull her up, she still shows up under that original account name, which is her full legal name. But if I click on it, it shows the new account name, which has been changed. So these are, you know, examples, the attitude and the viciousness, I guess, and the, you know, just really aggressive and negative tone with which she speaks about and even goes after other collectors in the community is surprising to me. And had that been the case when I first met her, I never would have befriended her or communicated with her. I just wouldn't have vibed with her. But because we vibed together back then, or we got along all right, and I thought she was a kind person, doesn't mean that I support her now. So that just doesn't make sense to me. So again, I feel it's important to say that just look into things. You know, there are some very good people in this community that are being put as targets, that are having information used in a way that's deceiving. And if you just pay attention, look at dates, you know, go back and, you know, interact with people on your own, whatever, you know, use your own eyes to see, your own ears to hear, and your own mind to think, and I think everything will be all right. But yeah, kudos for your efforts to make sure that it's important that we make aware in the community things that are going on from people who portray themselves to be good people. That's the case with the scamming that's going on with Angels to Treasure, and in my opinion, that's the case with what it is that you are currently undergoing as a campaign on your channel. So there's my awareness. I'll show you guys real quick a couple of items I picked up today, and then we will be done. I don't think I'm going to change her because she looks so cute. So I went to Once Upon a Child and picked up a few things, and I'll just show you some of those. So I got this onesie. This is from Skip Hop, and it's really, really soft, and it's got a very cute print. It's different, so that's really cute. This is for my heartthrob Lestat. It's way too big for him, but we're gonna make it work. I put this back, and then my friend encouraged me that I should still get it, so I went back and got it. It was only a couple bucks for Lestat. Perfect. Now, really could be used for any baby, but also for Lestat. The red, of course, my vampire boy. Cutest kid ever. Little short doll. This is really cute. Oh, that was from Carter's. This is from Peak Little Peanut. And I got this for Sparrow, but it may work on my new baby being baggy, which is cute on newborns sometimes. But it's very thin, a little bit see-through material with these elephants that have this orange and pink colors. It's very like Indian looking. Blouse. This is for my new baby that is not here yet. This kind of goes along in the energy that I'm feeling for her. It's a long sleeve onesie from, let's see, Kyle and Dina, and it's got this mauve lace overlay, I guess, on the chest. And then the pattern is like flowers and plants and swans and squirrels. Gorgeous. This, I could not believe that I found. I have never seen this brand out at Once Upon a Child. This is Patty Ink. This is the brand that I love for this girl. Been around for decades. And it's this great fabric. It's got the little green trim, and it's a footless jumper for her. I had to snatch that up. I've only ever seen it. It's very, very rare. There are only a few pieces that you can find secondhand, and then you buy directly from their website. I think this one is for Sparrow. This is from Jessica Simpson. It's 3 to 6 months, but it's definitely going to fit her. I'd say it's more like 3 months. It's a short sleeve kimono onesie, side snap onesie, white with this pink flowered trim, and then this sewn on patch, a little heart face with a face, and these sparkly flowers, and it says love embroidered. This is Carter's, and I could not believe it. The fabric is really soft and really thin. It's for Sparrow, obviously. I don't know what you call this. sleeveless. It almost looks like a bathing suit, but the sleeveless black polka dot onesie. I've never seen anything like that from Carter's. That's so cute. And the last piece, probably share this between Cricket and the new baby, but very simple, also Carter's, long sleeve bodysuit. And then, so it's like an oatmeal and gray. It's kind of speckled almost. And then it's got the little flower here. And then the pattern is little hearts, but they're little like perforations. So it's very like soft and delicate and feminine. And that is that. And yeah, some cute things. I went twice actually. I went at lunchtime and then I put a couple things back, and so I went back actually to grab them because I pass it on my way home, and then added like 2 more things. All right, I think that's it. I think we're not going to change her because she looks beautiful. This video is already long, so thank you guys so much for watching. If you have questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments below. I'm happy to communicate with anybody and answer any questions best I can, but I'm not going to trash anybody in the comments, so I'd like to ask that if you do have opinions, even if you're agreeing with me, or maybe especially if you're agreeing with me, let's be conscientious about the way that we communicate, because I think that trashing somebody for trashing somebody else is kind of a double negative, so and not one that makes a positive. So that's all I ask. Otherwise, happy to be transparent and open book for you guys. Thanks for stopping by. We are sending out much love and look forward to being back soon. Bye for now.